Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Derek, what can you see?
I'm seeing a picture of making cake using the fast twisting method. That is the first slide.
Yeah, we are discussing the making cakes using the whisking method. As we previously discussed the cake making methods, and we could see different making methods. Now we are looking at the whisking. And I want us to look at why did we choose this whisking method? We should also need to know what is whisking method. We also need to know the process of whisking. We also need to identify common pitfalls and troubleshooting tips for this successful whisking method. So before we progress, before we continue, let me take a roll call. Marilyn Amondi, you can just raise your hand. Yes, Marilyn, she's in. Derek Kilande.
Yes.
Yes, he's in. Okay, let's continue. I want us to look at why do we choose whisking method. Someone can read for us what you can see in the screen. Why do we choose whisking method? Derek, read for us. Why do we choose whisking method?
The key points,
Yes.
light and airy texture, achieves a superior light crumb compared to other methods. Then delicate flavor often results in a less dense and more delicate cake. Then versatility, excellent base for fillers, layered cakes, or a plain tea cake. Then the last one is showstopper cakes. Many classic impressive cakes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's appreciate him. Yeah, we see the reasons as why we choose this whisking method. It is whereby we are going to achieve a superior light crumb compared to other preparing methods, those cake preparation methods. You will find the whisking method, its mixture will be kind light and crumb compared to them. Then its mixture, you'll find it is less dense and more delicate cakes will be produced compared to other methods. Then let's look at why do we choose this whisking method we've talked of. Well, we've said you'll find that the mixture, it is excellent for trifles. We have those products that we can make using this whisking method, and you'll find that it is excellent for trifles and the layered cakes, as well as for the plain tea cakes. Then you also find that it is showstopper, that is cakes many classic and impressive cakes use this method. Of course, so many cake preparation methods, so many types of cakes, they will use this method of preparation. Oh, I want us to look at the essential ingredients which are used in preparing cakes using this kind of a cake. Of a cake making method. So the essential ingredients, we have the eggs, the sugar, we also have the flour, we have the fat, as well as the flavoring. So those are the common the basic ingredients that are required while making the cake. So during your free time, you'll go and check, why do we use these eggs, the uses of eggs? Why do we need to use the eggs? Why do we need to use the sugar? Why do we need to use the flour? Then let's discuss the process of whisking. Can someone read for us the process of whisking?
Okay, the process begins with preparation, where we grease and flour the cake pan. We move the next step, which is whisk eggs and sugar. We combine eggs and sugar, then we heat gently over a brain Mary while whisking until warm to the touch. This helps dissolve the sugar and increase volume. Then after that, we whip to ribbon stage, where we remove from heat and continue whisking until pale thick and forms a ribbon. When the whisk is lifted, at this point, it means it leaves trail on the surface. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's appreciate him. So that is the process whereby we go step by step on how to whisk, on how to prepare this mixture using the whisking method. And as you can see on the screen, I'll share later on the slides. You go and read them at your own time. As you can see, you need first to prepare. You need to grease and fry your cake, the cake pan, and then you preheat the oven. We said before you start baking, before you prepare your mixture, you need to preheat the oven. And why do we need to preheat the oven? Why do we need to preheat the oven? Why do we need to preheat the oven?
I think it's to dissolve sugar and increase its volume.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's look at the common pitfalls and the troubleshooting. Okay, you will find a cake. We have those common faults that may occur to Quebec. As we've said, we need to preheat our oven before we preparing the mixture. So for us to achieve the best product, we need to preheat this oven, because you will find there are those required temperatures for us to bake. So the moment unaeka your cake in that particular oven and the temperatures they are not yet achieved, you'll find that the cake may backslide. So you'll have those common faults that may occur during our baking. So we have some of them, and that is what I want us to discuss. We have the key issues and the solutions. And the first one, it is for the deflated batter. And this one will occur due to overmixing flour, not being gentle enough when folding. And the solution for that, we need to fold lightly and quickly. So when we are preparing our mixture, you need to fold. I'm sure every one of us knows how to fold. I'll share a clip showing how now to fold in. That is to allow air to enter into our mixture. Then you need to do it very fast. Then you also have a common problem which normally occurs, and that is a dry cake. And how does this come about? This one will come through by overbaking. That is too much flour. Maybe during weighing your ingredients, you didn't take accurate measurements. You added too much flour into your mixture. So at the end of the day, you'll find that the the cake, it is too dry, that is. So for the solution for that is you need to monitor the baking time actually. You also need to measure the flour accurately. So if you are required to bake for around 30 to 40 minutes, don't exaggerate to 50 minutes. Then you also need to measure the flour accurately. You take your measurements. If you're supposed to take 500 grams, let them be 500 grams. The ratio for the flour and the sugar, I'm sure every one of us knows the ratios that we're supposed to take. Then we also have a dense texture, and that one will occur due to eggs not whisked enough. You need to whisk. We need to whisk our mixture rightly and correctly. You need to whisk it to give it enough time. Then fat, if not incorporated properly, you need to incorporate the fat properly. Then for the solution for that, we need to whisk eggs to proper ribbon stage, fold in fat carefully. Then we also have an even rinse, that is oven temperature fluctuation, butternut level. That is the solution for this. It is for we need to calibrate oven and also to level butter in pan. Any question up to there? Do we have any question about the whisking method?
We don't have a question.
Okay, if we do not have any question, thank you for your time. I'll be sharing the slides to your class rep. You go through them. You have a nice time.